Six talking heads spin left-wing tracks. Cackling hands, fear lies, no facts. Low ratings, high drama, the truth is askew. So welcome to Julie Sue's View Review.
No, you're not watching Dancing with the Stars Special Needs Edition. Welcome to The View. Well, the cackling hands really ticked me off today. I just don't understand why Disney allows these ladies to continue spreading lies and misinformation like they did today. So I'm gonna bury them. Up first, we have Not So Sunny asking a crazy question about gas prices in California. No, you're...
Why are gas prices in California $8 a gallon?
It's going up.
$8 a gallon.
That's going up. That's right.
Yeah.
The average price of fuel in California is normally about $2 a gallon higher than the national average. The average cost of fuel in LA County right now is $5.21 per gallon. In Los Angeles, $8 per gallon notorious outlier stations are driven by a perfect storm of the highest state fuel taxes in the country, a restricted fuel blend, and high overhead real estate costs. So I'm thinking maybe that has something to do with it, Sonny. And I'm only getting started, folks, because Whoopi went on to say this.
You know, we have reserves for this. Mm-hmm. We have reserves. Where are they?
Oil
Where is our oil reserve? Yeah, for gas. When gas gets too much, they bust out the reserves and it brings the price down. Mm-hmm. So where are the reserves? Where is that? Where is anything?
Well, I'll tell you where it's at, Karen, because none of the other wenches sitting next to you had the nerve to speak up. In 2020, Senate Democrats blocked a common sense proposal to refill the Strategic Petroleum Reserve when oil was at historic lows. That would have saved taxpayers billions and fortified our energy independence. By prioritizing partisan optics over national security, they left our reserves depleted and the American people vulnerable to skyrocketing energy costs, what we see today. They eventually moved on to talk about the SAVE Act and voter ID, and gave very misleading information. As we've proved on this channel in an earlier video, you only need a birth certificate or passport to vote. But look how they frame this.
Because most people have valid government-issued ID. The part that's a step too far is the requiring a passport. Because when you require a passport, you knock out 146 million Americans don't have passports. And by the way, it's already illegal to vote if you're an undocumented immigrant.
Yeah. What they are requiring instead under the SAVES Act is proof of U.S. citizenship. And in order to prove your U.S. citizenship, generally even your driver's license doesn't have that unless you have the real ID, very enhanced driver's license. So half of Americans do not have a passport.
And they don't make it easy to get.
And so how do you figure out?
What
about Melania? How is Melania supposed to register? I mean, she's not even, I wonder if she's a citizen.
Have you ever seen such a pathetic group of ladies? Thanks for watching, and be sure you subscribe for more fun.